Hey, I'm Magnus Ferrell on We Found New Music with Grant Owens. This is my new single, I Was a Fool. I was a fool to give up on you. I didn't think I'd be lonely, need somebody to hold me. I pushed you away, I know I'm to blame, but now I'm stuck with this feeling. There's no way I'll be healing. Oh, won't you come back, come back. Oh, won't you come back, come back. Oh, baby, come back to me. I just wanna see this through. I miss when you loved me too. I'm wondering what went wrong. Thought I was what you want. I just wanna see this through. Let me make it up to you. And baby, it's been so long. Oh, but I still long for your love. I still regret every time that I said I don't need you here with me. But what the hell was I thinking? 'Cause now I can't sleep. You show up in my dreams. But let's make up for the lost time. Can't leave it behind. I just wanna see this through. I miss when you loved me too. I'm wondering what went wrong. Thought I was what you want. I just wanna see this through. Let me make it up to you. And baby, it's been so long. Oh, but I still long for your love. Cool. Hi, I'm Magnus Ferrell on We Found New Music with Grant Owens, and this is my other single, Tied Down. Hey, how'd it get so late? Saying you can't stay another night. Why are you in my arms if he's waiting at home tonight? You can try to push it down and run away, but it's too late. You tell me there are things that you can't say for his sake, but we're talking till the morning about your boyfriend back at home. I can feel it, know you want this, but you're too afraid to go. Yeah, you're giving me all those signs, but won't tell me what's on your mind. But you wouldn't be tongue-tied if you weren't tied down. When is it gonna end? Said you hate this in between. We can't really be ourselves if you're with somebody else, yeah. Why can't you leave? Why can't you leave him? Yeah. You can try to push it down and run away, but it's too late. You tell me there are things that you can't say for his sake, but we're talking till the morning about your boyfriend back at home. I can feel it, know you want this, but you're too afraid to go. Yeah, you're giving me all those signs, but won't tell me what's on your mind. But you wouldn't be tongue-tied if you weren't tied down. Tied down, tied down. If you weren't tied down, tied down. If you weren't tied down.
Hey guys, Grant Owens here on We Found New Music. We're joined by our friend Magnus Ferrell, and we are so happy to have you here. We're early supporters of you and proud to be. We had your second show at Ziggy. First one was in San Diego, and then you played Ziggy, and then recently you played Troubadour. And how's it all going?
It's good. It's funny you say that. I've played shows before the San Diego one, but I guess I don't know. I guess it was the most significant one, and then
it was special, man.
No, it was definitely special.
I really loved that whole show, and it felt really comfortable. Like we were all in the living room, and we were just jamming out.
So
you
chill.
did some cool covers.
Thank you.
You can do like a cover or two as well. I remember.
Yeah, no, I did Creep. I always do Creep for sure. Everybody loves Creep for some reason.
Everybody loves Creep.
But yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
well,
definitely a fun
thanks for joining us on the show. And you just played a couple of songs. You gave us a preview of some really cool new songs coming out.
Thank you.
I Was a Fool and Tied Down. And those are on the way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, on the way.
So, well, first of all, where are you from? Tell me about like the style of music and who you're inspired by.
Yeah, so I was born and raised here in LA. I'm very happy to be able to grow up here. It's been cool, and especially to be able to be surrounded by music and whatnot. I would say like I have a jazz background, but I've been writing a lot of pop music lately, and I think that's kind of my vibe, like a combination a little bit.
Yeah, a little
pop.
bit of a fusion of different styles.
I'm still growing up. I'm young, but I love Tom Misch and like Still Woozy and guys like Mac Ayres, like just kind of alternative, kind of almost poppy guys, but they still have a very, very like noticeable and identifiable sound, if that makes sense.
Yeah, let's manifest you being on the lineup with them.
Please,
you know?
That would be
Let's
amazing.
do it. Magnus, Ferrell, and Tom Misch.
That would be insane.
We're making it happen here, guys. We're manifesting it.
Please let me be
tell me more about your jazz piano upbringing. How long have you been playing piano?
Yeah, my mom started me when I was 5 years old.
How old are you now?
I'm 19.
Okay.
I just turned 19.
I thought you were 5.
Yeah. So I started it when I was 5. I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated it up until I was like 11, I think. And I really I think I hated it up until I was like 12 because then I had a moment where I snapped and I was like, whoa, all these scales, all this crap is like actually doing something for me, and I can kind of play on my own and without thinking about it and almost create melodies and whatever in my head and then play them. So yeah, and then when I was 12, I obviously got into jazz.
Crazy.
And yeah, that's kind of just how I learned my theory.
It's like natural to rebel these things, especially if you start so young. You're like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I want to be a kid and go play soccer, and I don't want to play piano. But it's good that it kind of clicked. You're like, wait, I like this.
You want to be good without doing the work.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, yeah.
But thankfully, they started you early, and you kind of just like naturally progressed with it. How long have you been singing?
I've been kind of singing all my life. Not really. I want to say my freshman year of high school, I really, really, really leaned into the singing aspect of it. And like that's when I started taking voice lessons and,
it's
just working on it.
Singing's great, and do you enjoy like singing in front of a crowd and kind of like getting them to enjoy the songs, or are you kind of afraid of it?
When I feel like I've prepared enough, and I feel like I've been like super diligent, which I normally am, I would say, then it's like the best time of my life. Yeah.
If you are prepared, then it's more fun. Yeah.
But not only prepared, like I mean like over prepared.
Yeah.
That's what I try and do.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. No, because I freak out. I freak out if I'm not. So,
I think I relate to that, and a lot of people would. What's your favorite song to perform?
As of now, I really like performing Tied Down. It's so much fun.
Yeah. It's a fun
song. You don't hear it on the acoustic, but in the track, there's like kind of a big bass and kick and a little bit of a guitar solo, and there's like a groove going.
When you just recently played the Troubadour, was that more of a full setup with like a band, or was it you and Gabe?
Yeah, so I play with Gabe, and I always play with my buddy Noah Rinker, who's like a crazy guitarist. And so we kind of did a hybrid of tracks. We don't have a drummer yet.
Oh, cool. You had tracks too. Yeah. So it was the full experience when you played Tied Down live recently, and you really loved doing that.
Oh, it was so much fun. Yeah.
Now you know.
Really tried to just let loose and have fun.
Right on, man. So, I mean, you've naturally started to progress into music. Was there a moment where you knew this was what you wanted to do?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It was in quarantine. I don't remember the day, but I remember the moment where I was like, oh, I really want to do this.
Yeah.
Because I was really kind of forced to write music and sit there in my room and you know, that was the thing I turned to. And there was also a day where I got like a crappy little mic and like a $20 interface or something that my mom had gotten me, and I was literally just like making music, and it felt like a couple hours, and like literally the whole day had gone by and I hadn't noticed, and I was like,
that's incredible.
Okay, maybe if I can do this, then I like it.
That's what's important about just doing it. You got to start somewhere, even if it's $20 interface. And if it just comes naturally, there you go. That's what happened with you. It doesn't matter. It's either in you or it's not.
Yeah.
That's like a great lesson for anybody starting out. I feel like you could inspire lots of people watching this right now. Just be like, just get yourself a $20 interface. If you feel it in you, just do what you can in the beginning, right?
Yeah. And like,
use GarageBand, whatever.
It doesn't matter how young
Layer
you are.
the tracks. It doesn't matter. That's good advice for me too. For anybody that's trying to get back into music. You know? Yeah. I feel like that's one of the most important things we could talk about is inspiring other people to get creative. Yeah. You know, and just do it. And get the music done, which it seems like you're doing. You have a few songs out now, lots of music on the horizon, which is exciting. You're about to do this thing full time. Yeah, no, but I hope so. That's the goal. We're gonna help get you there. There's no plan B, you know. You know, and you're building your fan base, and you just had a bunch of friends come out to the Troubadour and rock out. Yeah. And that must have been such a fun time. Oh yeah, no. To have a full room of people. People kind of knew the lyrics to my song. Like, I mean, kind of. And even that kind of was like, whoa, you're kind of like mouthing the words. You're trying to like follow along. I was like, whoa, how do you, I guess people kind of been listening a little bit. And it was really awesome. Yeah. It was like probably the most excited crowd I've had. Yeah. That's amazing. What about as far as like obstacles you run into while you're creating? Yeah, there's a lot. I think there's a lot with anything, and what I've learned is like no matter what it is, you're gonna find something you want to do, but when you find something you want to do, there's gonna be like annoying things about it that you just kind of have to do. Like for me, I kind of get stuck sometimes, and yeah, it's pretty frustrating, but like it's a process, and sometimes I want the lyrics to be there, even though I just want them to magically appear, even though sometimes it doesn't happen. I also kind of like overcomplicate things instead of like just putting it down, and then if I have a better idea, then I can come back to it later. I guess I'm really working on just getting it on the page, like put a placeholder lyric, if that makes sense. Yeah. And that's just kind of moving on. Yeah. Like, yesterday was originally Scrambled Eggs, the Beatles song, so placeholder. Yeah. Exactly. That's how I would write, because 100%. I have more confidence in my melody than lyrics. Right. Yeah. Yeah, man. So I guess you're in this, man. Where do you see yourself in 10 years, and where do you see yourself in 3 months? Yeah. I mean, 10 years, like I'm gonna have the loftiest of goals, and like, I want to go do a festival. I want to be at Coachella. I want to like headlines. Like I want to do the biggest of the big, and like. Obviously, it's a very, very high goal, but I feel like if you don't have that dream, then and something that you just keep working for, and then like, what's the point? That's good news. 3 months. I'm planning on releasing some of this music. Stuff you played today. Yeah, I want to like Tied Down. I do want to put out like an EP with like I Was a Fool, that being the headline track, and include like Tied Down and a couple other tracks that are in the vault. Lots of exciting stuff to come from Magnus Ferrell. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, man. Thank you. We appreciate you coming by. You're always welcome to, obviously. Thank you for having me. All right. Thank you so much.